Hi. So today we're going to discuss about the parameter used for assessment of the growth. Um, Either it is infant, children, or adolescents. So what are those parameters used according to WHO for the assessment of the growth? We will discuss about it. There are different growth records available, WHO charts, records, and standard ones. So they have given a chart regarding that that contains personal data of whom. So that's a children's name, birth information, feeding time, and adverse events. So in a children's identification record number, parents name, etc., things which we have to fill in them. And then birth information was date of birth, gestational age of the birth, single or multiple births, head circumstances, length, weight, etc., things which we have to fill up in that. Next is the feeding. They have given two things: age at introduction of an food or fluid, and the age at a termination of the breastfeeding. These two things has been given in a feeding column. And next is the adverse events, what such as the death of the parent, death of the siblings, when at the time of delivery, suppose they had delivered, a mother delivers two baby, but one is having circumstances related death, or he died during the delivery, or delivered as a death, that's a dead baby. So these are the circumstances. According to WHO parameters, they have given this type of record in the personal data. Next is the different parameters for the assessment of the growth. Which parameters should we assess for the growth of, for a growth? So they have given a chart regarding that. These are the parameters according to that we can assess the growth of the baby, or any living body. These are a length, height, for age, for counting the age. Height and length is a very important. Weight for age, means weight and age. For counting age, weight is important. Weight for length and height. Weight, same thing. BMI, body mass index, it is an important one. What is the BMI, or what is the body mass index of the baby, for counting or for the purpose of the age, is should be taken. Then terms for the recording observations of a child's appearance. What are the terms for the we have to observe for the child's appearance? Vested, too thin, where the child don't gain weight for a given age. Vesting means, uh, suppose suppose two pregnant lady have delivered two babies at a time, but one is healthier and another is not gaining weight as much that of the other baby. So we can compare that baby with the loss of the weight baby. The term or the condition we faced is called as the wasted, right? Then is a lean, fleshed out, no noticeable fat. He have not grown fat on his body. Normal rounded contours, no noticeable excess fat, and he does not contain any noticeable fat on his body. These are the terms. Next terms for heavy. Weight of the baby is sturdy, muscular. Overweight, noticeable fat is called as overweight. Next is the obese, that is excess fat he consumes or not. For the weight, less than 2 years of children unable to stand tears weight is noticeable things. And if a child is of a 2 year or older, weight individual standing, he has to be stand like, or stance has to be walking. These are the things, or these are the things we can consider for the assessment of the growth, like height, weight, BMI, vesting, lean, normal, etc. These are the records we should maintain, or we should has to observe for the assessment of the growth, right? Next we will see about. Next is the important point regarding Indian standard parameter. What are the parameters for the assessment of the growth in a children in India has been explained. IAP, that is Indian Academy of Pediatrics, growth assessment parameter. Here उन्होंने क्या डिस्कस किया है कि IAP has presented charts with the help of the assessment of the growth of the child. They have presented the charts regarding what? Presented the chart with the help on the basis of assessment of the growth of the child, right? The growth measurement and recorded in the children over a period of a time and plotted on a graphs. द यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, उन्होंने मेज़र किया है, उन्होंने रिकॉर्ड किया है व्हाट चिल्ड्रंस चाइल्ड ओवर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, considering a child over a period of time, and they plotted the growth, they plotted the period of a time on a graph form. By these graphs, the deviation from the normal pattern can easily be assessed and interpreted. So for the easy assessment and interpretations, they have draw the graph basis, like we will able to know what the time and how much the growth of the baby has been happened during a given of a time, right? Here uses of what they have used to plot the graph: distance chart, that is a third to 97 centiles with the data point taken monthly interval, velocity charts, BMI charts. These are things which have plotted on the graph and given a practical appearance to us, right? We will see one example of it. So for example, they have given a chart regarding that. Here, how to calculate the height, that is target height and target height in centile. So they have plotted it in centiles, and this is a age. So and this is a target height, right? So they have given explanation regarding that. What they have given: measure the parent's height and make a note of the height on a height. Make a note of the heights on the charts. हमको पहले क्या करने का है कि जो पेरेंट्स का हाइट है वो कैलकुलेट करना. उसके बाद कैलकुलेट द चाइल्ड्स टारगेट हाइट. व्हाट शुड बी द हाइट ऑफ द चाइल्ड विच इज द टारगेट हाइट शुड बी प्लॉटेड हियर एट द लाइन ऑफ द 18. करेक्ट. प्रोजेक्टेड हाइट एट द रेंज is produced by the plotting. Correct. And the plot it at 18 years and mark it with an arrow on the growth chart, and then we have to make an arrow regarding with, correct, from here to this target height in between, right? 50 to 10, this is a target height. In between this and this has to be the target height for the children till 18 years. So the graph should be go like this from here to here, and in between it has to be in, correct. So they have given a particular point that if a target range is producing plotting 2 points 7.5 centimeter above and below. For a boy, if it is a boy, it has to be the target height 7.5 below or above, and for a girl it has to be 6 point below or above. This is a simple explanation regarding the target height of the children, or how to assess the target height in the centiles in particular population or Indian standard population. That is deficient is depicting 10th and 19th percentile curve for different ages, correct. It 10 to 2 point is important, that is a 7.5 centimeter above or below for a boy and 6 centimeter above or below for a girl, correct. This is the explanation regarding Indian standard parameters. Okay, thank you.